You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
Oh, yeah! Woo! This is another edition, or shall I say, another winning edition of Devils After Dark. I am your host, Sam Wu, here with Scotty of SiriusXM Liquid Metal, coming to you live from the Primetime Radio Studios in the bunker in beautiful New Jersey, and Scotty's Palatial Estates in Beverly Hills, California, as we're streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Twitter Live, and Twitch on the Let's Go Devils Network. The Devils did not fall back. The Devils did not get flustered. The Devils are winners of 6 straight games, sweeping the Western Canada trip. Scotty, it feels so good to be a New Jersey Devils fan, and it's going to be a happy Devils recap.
Yeah, it feels real good. The Devils thought they were running out of gas there at the end of this trip when it came to the third period of this game here. But you know what? They really showed us something tonight. You know, they really did, pulling it out, gutting it out to get it to OT, and then taking advantage where you can in OT on the power play. That's a smart team. That's a team that buries their chances, that finishes Mortal Kombat style. Get over here.
I like to say, go for the jugular. Stab them.
Go for all right. That's okay. Geez,
a little
right.
Violent, but hey,
little violent. I'm gonna stick with my Mortal Kombat reference and go that way. Okay. Phew.
I'm fired up.
Street Fighter Hadouken. Okay, they give him an old Hadouken. They're in overtime. So let's talk about it. Hello to everybody on YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Twitter Live, and Twitch. Hit the like, follow, and subscribe button. We greatly appreciate it. I already see people starting to pile in. Excited to talk about this game. And wow, what another just humdinger over here. You know, after the Edmonton game, you would think the Devils were kind of primed for one of those letdowns. End of the Western Canada trip. You know, just had the real emotional high there against the Oilers. Now you're going to play Calgary. Maybe you go down a little bit there. No, not this team. They pulled it through. I thought they were running out of gas. I'm not going to lie. I really did. But they made it on this crazy sports Saturday over here. A lot of stuff going on, Sam Wu.
Yeah.
We got Tennessee and Georgia, Alabama and LSU. Of course, Penn State for Sam Wu over there.
And Indiana.
College football team. And Indiana. Poor Philadelphia. They lost both their championships today. I believe the LAFC beat the Philadelphia soccer team in the MLS Cup, and then womp womp. The old Phillies lose the World Series.
That's a good day.
Spectacular.
That's a good day.
And
yeah.
But I'll tell you what, I think the most exciting game of the day was right here with our New Jersey Hockey Devils and the Calgary Flames. That's right, Sam Wu. Out of all this that was going on today, man, this is one of the games to see. Love it. Love it. Same lineup going out there again. Vanacek in goal. Still waiting a word on Mackenzie Blackwood. Akira Schmid recalled from the AHL. If you missed any of that news, Alexander Holtz still not in there. Complete. No changes. No changes from the way the game ended. Although there were a couple things that happened during the game where there was some changes that I know Sam Wu's going to want to talk about in a little bit. And it starts out with two of the people that really had their ice time cut tonight. Big time. Damon Severson and Brendan Smith. Some bad coverage behind the net early in this game. Only a minute and 29 seconds into it. Kadri gets a little chip shot there. Tough goal on Vanacek, which was really brought about by Smith and Severson. Kind of not playing the puck. Giving it up. behind the net. No bueno. And it was something that ran Damon Severson into trouble in the second period. But don't fret, Devils fans. Don't fret. Because if you don't know, we have the Beef MW line that comes through for us. That's right, the fourth line of power, who just seems to be on fire everywhere. Everyone on that line has got a point streak going on. And I believe they all continued it tonight, right? Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Yes, you did, Brett. Yes, you did. But Marcellus Wallace don't like to be. Oh, I won't finish that line over there from Pulp Fiction. That's but you get like one sentence in, and then you got like an F-bomb from Quentin that we're not going to do on the show over here. But either way, Marcellus Wallace would have not liked the play. Brendan Smith and Damon Severson here in the first period and in the second. But the Beef MW line came through, and it's actually the Beef HW line coming through on this first goal. Only, 3 minutes after the Flames scored at 4:27, cycling that puck. Woo, baby, that fourth line cycling that puck along the boards. Just keep it going, keeping it going. Jack Hughes gets out there after a partial line change. Jack Hughes gets out there with Nathan Bastian and Miles Wood, and they're just keeping it going, cycling that puck. Bryce Salvador pointed it out in the first intermission. Calgary Flames got caught puck watching. They were just like, wait, who's on the ice? What's going on over here? And Miles Wood goes get the puck, brings it about halfway up the boards, throws it back around again. Who's there? Jack Hughes. Somehow gets the puck from, I don't remember who was covering him at the time, but puts the no-look between his legs pass right out in front to a wide-open, uncovered Nathan Bastian who's coming in. Nathan Bastian, baby! Woo, baby! He's got to move. I mean, he's only number 4. I think Nathan Bastian might have. He's slowly climbing his way up here to number 1.
I wanted Nathan Bastian from the start.
Champion. All right.
I want Nathan Bastian from the start.
I think he's like Intercontinental Champion right now with Palat down. You know, he had to like give up the belt. You know, he had to relinquish it because of injury. You know. And then I think Miles Wood might be the world heavyweight champion of Beefalytics, but Nathan Bastian has got to be like Intercontinental Champion, U.S. Champion, like television champion, something like that. He's got to be some sort of champion of Beefalytics over there because he was big on this play. And actually, I should say Nathan Bastian was the one who originally had the puck, started the cycle again, got it to Wood, and then he peels off and comes back around as he gets back down to Jack Hughes behind the net. But what a no-look between the legs pass that Jackie boy pulled out there. Right to Nate Bastian, his second of the year. Slams it past Markstrom, who, by the way, played a hell of a game. So did Vanacek. Both goaltenders played a hell of a game out there. The Devils were throwing some puck at the net. Oh, yeah, we got a little Slayer shout coming on. They just made it to our reigning pucks quota. But we'll get there in a little bit. Nathan Bastian, his second goal of the season. Nice little snapshot on the feed. The beaut. It was a beaut, Clark. She was a beaut. A beaut of a feed from Jack Hughes and Miles Wood. So that's Jackie Boy's 7th assist and Miles Wood 3rd of the season at 4:27. Tied up 1-1. And then the big star man over here, because he was the first star of the night, right? I hope he was. Yeah, he was. Fabian Zetterlund. Oh, man. And you know where this came from. Actually, should I let you do this one, Sam Wu?
Hold on a sec here. Hold on a sec. Do what?
Well, I think we might have to go to the Let's Go Devils podcast, Devils After Dark Studios, for a quick update. Because if they were going to put a 3rd assist on this goal right here,
okay,
it would have to be from John Marino. So I think we Or do you want to wait no, that was Dougie, right? Yeah. I think we might have to go to the studio for a quick update right here.
Are you sure? I didn't
I
warm
think
up.
so.
I didn't warm up my voice. This could be bad. Hold on a sec here. I'm confused. Third assist? I don't see a third assist.
All right, forget it. Don't worry about it. John Marino made a hell of an outlet pass once again. Oh, there it is.
Out in Western Canada, Devils, Flames. Can the Devils bring it home? A Canadian sweep. Second quarter. John Marino under center. The puck is snapped. He throws out to Heischer. It's a reverse to Tatar. Back to Zetterlund. Touchdown Devils. Touchdown Devils. Touchdown Devils. Jonathan Huberdeau has left the bench and is taking a dump. The Devils have a 2-1 lead. Woo! And that's your BetStamp app approval. I was totally left. I was off guard there. At the third, I don't know, Scotty. We got to plan these things a little bit better.
I just realized that this one was a goal because the one he did later on in the game, right? That was the one to Nico, and he missed the net at the end. I forgot that Marino had the start. He really had the start of this one. A nice outlet pass up to Nico Heischer, who brings it up the boards and around in a great job, just pushing off the defender, shielding the puck all the way around, gets behind the goal, comes out, puts a centering pass on there, and kind of tips off a Tatar and goes right over to Fabian Zetterlund, who's able to slam it home for his second of the season at 7:50 of the first. Fabian Zetterlund right there. Thomas Tatar gets his fifth assist, and Nico Heischer gets his seventh. Really, it was Marino and Nico that really put that one into play. And hey, Thomas Tatar's got to be there to tip it that one little bit there on over to Fabian Zetterlund as well. So everyone was in the right place at the right time for that goal. And the Devils, what did we say at the beginning of the show? They finished their opportunities right there to put the puck in the net. We've seen it for so long where they missed, off the post, blah, blah, blah. This team finishes.
Zetterlund finishes.
They know how to do the fatality in Mortal Kombat.
Yes.
And they weren't done there. Because now, the true Beef MW line. Beef MW. I have to do like ECW. Beef MW. BWM. We do the New World Order too, but they have to put the W in the center. Whatever, doesn't matter. The Beef MW. All three helping out on this one. Another great outlet pass this time from our boy Dougie Hamilton. Up the ice, and Nathan Bastian gets his stick out there, does a little chip on it to push the puck forward, which is then picked up by Mikey McLeod coming on in, who, by the way, Beer Baron has confirmed, is still mad at. He's still mad at him. No matter what, he's going to be mad at him this whole season. You got a whole season now. You got to make up for it, Mikey. Keep scoring points, and maybe you can win back Beer Baron's man crush, okay? But we checked, and we just want to confirm. Listen, very superstitious in the old hockey, all right? One thing starts
He used the F word. He used the F word in the group text to describe Mikey McLeod.
And he's never done that before. Not to Mikey. Mikey.
If anybody knows that Beer Baron, he doesn't like the F word at all. And he used it to describe Mikey McLeod.
Oh, man. Either way, Beer Baron's still mad. So Mikey McLeod is performing over here to win back his heart. And he picked up this puck, he brought it in, and he made a hell of a pass over to Miles Wood. He was coming, streaking down along with him. There he is in the Beefalinics. And it was a great pass that Miles basically just had to, get it on his stick and just pop it right into the net there. No way Markstrom was going to stop that. Miles Wood, his 5th. At 16:38 of the first. A nice late period goal to put a stamp on a team that, has been struggling a little bit. Calgary's lost 3 in a row. All right, first period, boom, punch him in the face. And they did that. That's McLeod's 5th assist. That's Bastian's 4th assist right there. The Beef MW 4th line playing like a 3rd. And I'm all about it. All about it. These 3 guys just have great chemistry, and when they're out there, they're creating. They may not be, your superstar offensive, super weapons, like a Jack Hughes or something like that. But, man, these 3 guys together, they go out there, they use their speed, which is surprising to a lot of teams, especially when you're playing against another 4th line. And they got a little offensive pop, too. Beer Baron will tell you, Mikey McLeod was a former first-round pick over and over and over again. He'll tell you all about that. So they got a little sizzle. 3-1 Devils going into the second period, which then it kind of started to look like maybe the Devils are running out of gas a little bit. Some bad plays, which led to a benching. Sam Wu. Much like we saw Lindy do last year with our good friend Jesper Bratt. But it really came from the Devils were on a power play. They had 2 early power plays in the period. Didn't connect on either of them, which you really would have liked to seen. Put them down 4-1. Kind of like, the nail in the coffin is just needs one more little stroke on there, maybe an empty net goal at the end of the game. But 4-1 at the start of the second, you're really, really shutting this team down. But they can't connect on their power plays. And then Damon Severson has a really bad giveaway. And he's at the point trying to get a pass across. Doesn't get all of it there, and it's intercepted. And it's a 2-on-none the other way. And I will give him a little bit of credit here because Damon Severson did hustle his tail back and was able to at least make sort of a defensive play and kind of break up the 2-on-0. But Vanacek comes up with the big save. However, the rebound just pops out there. And I can't remember. Who was it? I got to look right here. Oh, yeah. Hannafin gets it on the side and does kind of like a backhand spin, to center the puck right to Lindholm, who puts it home there to get the Flames to 3-2. And now 3-2 instead of 4-1, and you just lost out on, a couple of power play opportunities. Momentum is swung. And the Devils were not as, what's the word I'm looking for over here? They weren't that... I can't think of the word. They took a lot of penalties. They were a little careless. There it goes. A little careless with their play. The PK did some good work, though. Even killing off a partial 5-on-3. We saw Jesper Boquist hit the post late in the period in a nice little sequence over there. Our good friend Pickles started to make his, presence noted at the end of the second period. We had some 4-on-4 play, but also this is where we noticed Damon Severson had been benched after that play, which resulted in the 2-on-0. By the way, combined, Brendan Smith only had 1 giveaway, but Damon Severson had 3 giveaways during this game. So he found himself at a rotation there for a little bit. basically the rest of the second period, and to start the third, the Devils were on a power play. Damon Severson is on PP2. Dougie's on PP1. He wasn't out there. I kind of liked it. Ken Danico said it on the broadcast. Accountability. Sam Wu's been saying it for years here. There's no accountability on this team. Lindy's creating some accountability. Taking one of your veterans. It's got to be the longest tenured guy with the team right now. I can't think of anyone else off the top of my head. But you sat him down. He's had a bad game. Real bad game. Brendan Smith's had a couple. But he's a little bit older. That's why maybe you work a Kevin Ball in there. Maybe you call up a Hoytuk instead. Excuse me. Had some pizza while I was watching the game. But I don't know. There's been a couple games now where playing times got cut. We'll have to see how it goes. Again, it's the end of a long Western trip here. Those look like they were running out of gas a little bit there in the second period.
I was running out of gas too.
Well, it happens, Sam Wu.
Yeah.
It happens. So that was the only goal, the Lindholm goal there in the second. Going into the third. Oh, man. We had some nice opportunities there. Mercer found Halla. Streaking off the bench. Makes a nice little forehand to backhand move. Puck goes off the stick. And then it happened. Pickles. Oh, Pickles, we love you, but we miss you, but we don't want to see you score against us or set up really nice plays like you did tonight. Pickles had a nice little saucer pass over to Zadorov, who was running over everybody because the guy is a mountain of a man out there. But whoo, was he throwing some checks. And Zadorov outreaches Nico Hischier, who was coming back, and yeah, you see the length of that guy's stick, a defenseman who's like that tall. It's pretty insane. So I can see how he outreached Nico over there. So now you got a tie game. Uh-oh. And now you're really starting to think, oh boy. Well, if we lose one, okay, that's all right, but oh man, they seem to be running out of steam a little bit over here. Well, it's the end of a trip. What are they going to do for the rest of this third period? Well, they got a lot of good chances. Both Jesper Bratt and Jack Hughes, not too long after that, both had little partial breakaways that Markstrom stuffed them on. And then on the Hughes partial break there, the rebound was still out there. Jesper Bratt got it, went behind the goal, and he was able to feed Jack Hughes and missed the net. Missed the net. Ugh. Boquist got another good opportunity. Sharon Govich took a big swing, a big golf swing at it. He missed it because it was fluttering up in the air. Rebound popped up instead of down. He took a shot. Hey, come on, that's kind of hard to do. You can't really get on Sharon Govich for that. Trying to deflect the puck out of the middle of the air like that, swinging like a golf swing. Come on, that's hard. Then Jesper Bratt again. Brings the puck into the zone with his speed. Does a little pull up, drop the puck back. Who's right behind him? Jack Hughes. So now Jesper Bratt's kind of like a little screen over there. Jackie Boy walks in. Cannot make it happen. And he whips it just wide on the far side. It was a nasty shot. It beat Markstrom. Just missed the net. And then we thought we were going to have the Marino Hail Mary pass again, straight up the middle to Nico. D-zone to blue line, right in stride, but Nico missed the net. And you're thinking, man, team might be a little bit on E right now. But they make it last, and they get to OT. And wouldn't you know it, they get another opportunity on the power play. And a 4-on-3 power play is a good thing for the New Jersey Devils. Nico hit the post as well in the delayed. Oh, yeah, and right there in the delayed sequence, I almost forgot, Jack Hughes had another opportunity and walked right in on the goaltender. And Markstrom stopped him on the short side this time with the blocker.
That was a good save. Yeah.
Oh, I thought he had it right there. That was like the third or fourth, like just prime opportunity for Jack Hughes. And we said it, Markstrom played well. He made a lot of big saves tonight. Devils missed the net a whole bunch of times too, but he made a lot of big saves. And that was one against Jackie Boy. That's right. Then Nico hit the post after the faceoff, which he won, by the way. And then it happened. Dougie Hamilton, they get the power play set up, the 1-2-1. Dougie's there at the top. Kind of starts to move in a little bit. Fakes a little wrister. Whoop. Passes it across. And this time, instead of Jesper Bratt going down on one knee, it's Fabian Zetterlund's turn. Slamming home it. The big game winner. 4-3. New Jersey Hockey Devils victory. That is 6 in a row and a sweep. A sweep of the Western Canada trip, Sam Wu. That's right. 6 in a row. Dare I say
unbelievable.
This team is for real?
Unbelievable.
Dare we say it? This team is for real. Woo! What a great rocket of a shot. And we were talking about it at the start. With everything going on and this, big sports Saturday when there was like some big horse race, right? You got all this crazy college football going on. You got the MLS Cup. You got the World Series happening. Full slate of NBA and NHL games. Man, this was one of the best ones that took place. Your Devils pulling it out. When they looked like it was... When it looked like they were running out of gas. No. They're like, oh, wait, you know what? We got that little bit, that extra gallon there in the back. Why don't we just dump that in the tank and just, play this OT out and win the game? And that's what they did. That's what winners do. That's a different type of team than we've seen in recent years. This is the game they would have lost.
Yeah.
They would have let the other team come back. They would have lost it in OT. This is now the games that they're winning. That's what's up. That makes me a very happy fan. It should make you a happy fan, too. So YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Twitter Live, and Twitch. Let us know what you think of 6 in a row. Crack it open. 6-pack of Steve Weisers with W's on the side. That's right, Sam Wu. What'd you think about this game?
The Devils believe in themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're not perfect, but they found a way to win. And they're getting contributions from everybody. Except for Damon Severson. I saw you with that water bottle, and I had to do it. As Scotty's taking a sip of water.
Me spit. Yeah. All over my MacBook here. Okay.
You just went 20 minutes straight. You just went 20 minutes straight, and then you go for a sip of water, and of course I have to be a punk and say that.
I would have done the same thing. Who cares?
Yeah. I'll keep my mouth shut now. Anyway.
You go. Go.
All right. Aside from, look, these 3 wins, each one of them had their own adversity. Getting into Vancouver, little jet lag, didn't have a good start in that first period, found a way to win. Then they go into Edmonton. So it was a little luck, but they found a way to win. 7 seconds. It's amazing in that game where 7 seconds went from about to lose, you're in the driver's seat in 7 seconds. 2 goals in 7 seconds. The Calgary Flames, they were down 1-0. But they willed their way back into the game and took the lead.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you're looking at. What, the Severson comments?
No, Martin Rosario. We have annexed the entire province of Alberta. Let's go, Devils. We now name you Western New Jersey on the Canadian front. Oh, man.
So
go ahead. Sorry. That just started cracking me up there.
But let's take a step back here. You Devils fans deserve this. What has happened so far this season. You deserve it. 10 years of suffering. With the exception 1 year. 10 years of lottery picks. 10 years of just moaning and groaning. Being sold a bill of goods about the future. And I said this before, the future is now. The Devils have finally arrived. And we're just scratching the surface here.
Oh,
of
just
course,
wait till Jack Hughes gets hot.
Jack Hughes gets hot.
Look out.
Yeah.
Look out, league.
Vanacek, he is a feisty goalie. He's pretty feisty. He's not going to take anybody's crap. And Palat, he could take his time now. He could take his time, get himself better. He will be the acquisition down the stretch when he comes back, which is kind of scary when you think about it. Fabian Zetterlund, there was a reason why we all liked him last season.
Yeah.
Because he is unfazed by anything. He is going to do the best he can, and he has that edge to his game, and that's something that was lacking for so long. And having Miles Wood back with the team, that fourth line, I think the best
you can play
line,
4 lines.
The best players are the ones that are actually out on the ice. Lindy Ruff has options. He's got options. He can go put out a line out there. He can, I know it drives Scotty crazy, the mixing and matching and all that.
He started it for a little bit, but then he went back to the original line combos, which I didn't think he needed to today. I didn't feel like he needed to switch him up.
Yeah, but against Edmonton, he switched it up and it actually worked.
It worked.
Yeah, it actually worked. Yeah. So you got to give him credit there, whether it was luck or not. I don't know, but it worked.
And he's preaching accountability again.
Yep.
Hey, if he's going to bench Damon Severson, for a period or whatever, I'm all about it. I mean, that's going to send a message to a lot of these younger players.
So I think – go ahead.
Good. No, go ahead.
I was just going to say I think Lindy's in full control here, and he knows what he's doing. The first 2 seasons with Lindy was the first 2 games with Lindy this season. But I love it. I love all of it because
all right.
Now the big test is Tuesday when they have to play the Flames again. They want to beat the Devils at the Rock. and there should be no letdown from this team. And I would expect Damon Severson to have a much better game
on
Tuesday.
So. Yeah. I would think he would. He's the type of guy that would usually bounces back from these things, although someone's talking about the butt puck conspiracy. So, we never know what can come up here with Damon Severson. By the way, we forgot to do it. Shots on goal for the Devils, 12, 14, 6, 3 in OT for a total of 35. So let's get a little Slayer action and do rating pucks from the Devils on the ice. That is our quota if they can meet 35. And they did tonight with the help of OT. For the Flames, 7, 15, 8. None in OT for a total of 30. Face-off percentage, 52. 52% to 48%. Devils slight advantage there. 1 for 5 on the power play. Flames were 0 for 2. And once again, Devils getting crushed. 40 hits for the Flames, only 14 for the Devils. 15 blocks for the Devils, 14 giveaways. We talked about Severson and his 3. 10 takeaways. Man, what a game again. Let's see what we got over here on the old Facebook page. Steven Engel thinks Holtz needs another year or 2. Matt Crumbly, he needs to play instead of sitting in the press box. That's a big agreement right there. Either send him back down to the AHL or let him get in the game. Don't let him be sitting in the box all the time. I don't know. Anthony agrees. What's up, Anthony? Brian Finkel. Laces out. Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel. Brian Finkel. The chemistry with this team is working so well. It's not weird, buddy. They just needed a little time to gel and find a couple of veteran leaders who were doing good things in that locker room. We know Brendan Smith didn't have the greatest game tonight. Thomas Tatar, you could say, is underperforming. Palat is hurt, but those 3 guys are making a big difference in that locker room. Let's see here. Does the goal in the end count as a power play? Thomas Folletta. It sure does, my friend. That's a power play goal. A PPG. Devils 1 for 5. There's Martin Rosario. We have annexed the entire province of Alberta. Joseph Landon. This game was the toughest test so far, and the Devils brought it. I might agree with you there. Last night we were probably, or 2 nights ago, we were probably talking about the Oilers, but really, this trip, end of the trip, Western Canada, different time zones. We said it. We just had a big emotional game there against the Oilers, coming through, beating them, having this, team record, 2 goals in 7 seconds. You are primed for a letdown at the end of a road trip like that, especially after you had a big game the one before. So you are primed for a letdown as a team, just naturally. Not this team. Mike Rosenweig. No, the Avs lost a couple players. Ramona thinks Jack Hughes is shooting too much. Our beef was more like veal tonight. Whoa. I'll take a nice... I'm going to say our beef was like porterhouse tonight. That's a good steak. Anthony LePena, call up Ahoy Took. Thomas Follett, I like the physical play of Marino. That dude can throw a hip check. Man, he had a couple of them out there tonight. And how about Nico Hischier taking a big hit from Zadorov? Like we said, he was just crushing everyone. But Nico did it trying to set up a play. It's almost like we were talking college football. It's like a quarterback seeing a linebacker run right at him, but he still got to make that pass. And Zadorov is like the size of a lineman. basically. Shadow Voltron. Sivo's not making a great cause for himself on a new contract. You know it's bad when Lindy benches you. Well, he did do that last year to Jesper Bratt and fixed him. And as Sam Wu just said a little bit earlier, I would put money, betstamp.app style, down on Damon Severson having a much, much better game next Tuesday against the Flames again.
And the bet line would be plus 1,500 if Damon Severson scores.
Yeah.
That could be a bet.
That could be. Brandon Mackey, this game had me on my feet every period. It's amazing to see. That's right. I was on the edge of my seat this entire game again. I love this team. I love the way they play. It's very exciting. Call Utica for beef. Yeah, I mean, Calgary was hitting us 40-14. That's a lot. I mean, Dawson Mercer continues to do whatever to make it win? Oh, yeah. His mentality is that of a more experienced veteran player.
I'm trying to get the beer, Scotty. I'm trying to get the beer.
Can I get the beer, Nico? You said you were going to buy me beer. Did you get me that beer? I really want that beer.
Hey, Damon, did you get my fake ID yet?
No, but Dawson Mercer more and more starts. He reminds me a lot of Adam Henrique. That's what he reminds me of. And boy, you know they struggled a little bit today. That's why I'm wondering. See, I like Boquist has been getting some more opportunities, and I like his speed. But I wonder what it would look like if you flipped Holtz into the lineup and put Holtz down there with Mercer and Sharangovich. Might give it that line a little more pop. I don't know. I don't want to see Holtz be in the in the bleachers, in the press box, in the players box, whatever, the suite, watching the game all the time. If he's not going to play, like, send him down to the AHL, so he can get that game experience. Kind of getting a little concerned with Kevin Ball as well, just sitting around, Trying to see these guys getting some game action. I'm sure they probably like the NHL contract payments as opposed to the AHL contract payments, but a little bit change in your salary there going from the NHL to the AHL.
Hey, you know what? If I was sitting in the press box and I was making an NHL paycheck,
yeah, I guess that part of it is pretty good.
I wouldn't mind.
But I think he's got to play. I think he's got to play and get experience, I'd like to see him, I don't know. I'd just like to see him get in the lineup. I mean, the kid has got such a monster shot. He looks like he's
on the practice squad right now. He'll be called up.
Hunter, yeah, I guess that's a Hunter Gazelle over here. I mean, it's hard to change the lineup when you're winning 6 straight. That's a good point right there. So,
great point.
I mean, I totally get that. Sam was right about Sivo, Tony P. Who was talking about the butt puck conspiracy? I missed that one over there. I saw a hashtag butt puck conspiracy or something like that along the way here. Severson had 3 giveaways tonight. Yep. Walsh has another shot. Yep, a Hoytuk, Riley Walsh. You got some guys that are down there. I still love that we have annexed all of Alberta. Martin Rosario, you won the comment section tonight, I think, bud. Oh man, let's hop over to the old Facebook page and see what's going on over there. I hope someone could top that, We've installed. Oh no, Matt Freudenberger. Don't tell me there's another jersey coming. Oh yeah, we got the Colorado one, right?
Yeah, but you know what? It still has the logo. It's not the same.
Ryan Man loves your DuckTales t-shirt, by the way.
Oh, tell him I said hello.
Josiah Helm, been Devils fan since 03. Craig Best, no, Jesper Bratt did not get a point tonight. His point streak does come to an end. I'm sure he's more happy about the win. But let me double check that right now just to make sure. Yeah, but I believe Jesper Bratt did not get a point tonight.
He didn't get a point. It's over.
It's over. Oh, there's the king of the sports calls crown over there. Yes, he did not.
You could do this if you're winning.
Yeah, that's true. Jack Hughes got the assist on Zetterlund, the secondary, his 8th. Dougie, his 6th assist, by the way. That's Zetterlund's 3rd goal already. Remember, he didn't start the season in the lineup. Fabian Zetterlund. But we knew, I think everyone knew from the get-go that he was going to be a game changer. He just seemed like it.
Well, maybe the same thing's going to happen. Maybe the same thing's going to happen with Holtz. Just taking a little longer to get out of the press box.
That's what we're hoping for. Brandon and Mackey, yeah, it was a great game. Brandon Matthews loves the old Severson drinking jokes there. Hey, Brandon, are you over 21? Brandon Matthews, can you buy me some beer? Because I gave money to Nico, then he didn't. I think he drank it himself. And some pizza. Andrew Gilbert. Miles Wood should be wearing the A on his jersey. Well, he has before. Man, is he looking good. 5 goals this early in the season from your 4th-line winger? Yes, thank you. Over and over and over again. Miles Wood's looking like he did like his rookie year there. What did he get, 19 or so, I think, in his rookie year? Somewhere around there?
Something like that.
He was in the high teens. I think he was in the high teens. Man, if he can break 20 on that 4th line, you know, Bastian's probably going to end up getting around double digits as well, just being on that power play, getting some tip-ins. What was Bastian? Was that his 2nd of the year, or was that his 3rd of the year? His 2nd. So Bastian's got 6 points on the year. McLeod, I don't know, he's got 5 assists. I don't know how many goals has he got, 1 or 2. So I mean, he probably got 6 or 7. And then Miles Wood has got 5 goals and 3 assists. So he's got 8. I'll take it. This early in the season, your entire 4th line already starting to push double-digit point totals? Yes, please. Thank you. Sign me up for that. And that's a big reason why this team is winning. You can play a full 60 minutes when you roll 4 lines, so your first 2 aren't dead-ass tired by the end of the game.
Just wearing other teams out, too. I mean, it's hard to keep up with the Devils, skating-wise.
Yeah, good luck trying to catch them. The only team that probably can is the Oilers.
Yeah. Look how they've turned out.
Didn't work so well. It's like a Taylor Hall trade, you know? It just doesn't work out so well for the Oilers. What can I say? You're supposed to laugh at those things, Samu. Come on.
Ha ha.
Wow. Man. What a Andy Richter you make out to be over here. You're supposed to laugh and make it seem like I'm even more funny than I actually am. Come on, Sam. There you go.
That was great.
There you go.
That was great. Hey, so
Yeah.
reading on Twitter, Lindy Ruff said something about, something, not exact words, about giving up the 3-1 lead, but difference last year and now is they actually won. You know, there were a lot of times they gave up the lead last season. I think probably half of their games they gave up the lead. It's a totally different team, different mindset. Lindy Ruff is holding players accountable. We were kind of begging for that.
Love that.
Maybe he didn't do it by design and on purpose in his first 2 seasons as coach. I mean, he did that with Bratt, obviously. But now it's like the time to win is now. That's how I'm feeling. Management committed to spend all the way to the cap. But they were smart about it where, I know we're getting ahead of ourselves, but next offseason, a lot of guys are coming off the books. And the Devils still have that flexibility. And just remember what that cap flexibility did for the Devils. They had a shot to get Goudreau, but they went to their plan B, and it's really working out right now.
It's been working out fantastic.
Even though Paul
I see a lot of people
is on the injured list, even though he's on the injured list, it's all working out for the Devils right now.
Yeah, and I see a lot of people talking over here. Tony P, Anthony LaPena. Danny's trying to trade Holtz over here. I don't know if you want to do that, but they're just talking about when we think Palat might be back. We don't have a timetable yet. Hopefully, we were talking about hopefully before Christmas, but I don't know. It might not be till next year. So we'll see what goes on over here. Tony P, Boquist, he got unlucky tonight. He hit the post. I agree with you, Thomas, as well. Besides that the Devils dominate third periods, I agree that Boquist has been playing a little bit better. I mean, I personally kind of want to see Holtz in there because I'm excited about the sniper-esque talent of a shot that kid has. But Boquist's been playing well. He's been hustling. He's been trying to get in on there. You see, like, he's kind of like finding his game a little bit. Finally, I feel like he's been like one of the prospects that's been here for like 5 or 6 years now. And we've just been waiting and waiting and waiting for this kid to blossom. I mean, maybe it's finally all starting to come together for him. Maybe he's like Geno Smith. It just took him a while, I don't know. Ramona thinks we should split Bratt and Hughes up. I used to think that as well. But they've been playing good. They've been creating, but Hughes has been a little bit snake-bitten.
It'll come.
Yeah.
It will come.
I think it will. But what a game. What a game. Thank you, everyone, on YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Twitter Live, and Twitch for chiming in with your comments and your feedback and how you feel this team is doing. I'm pretty excited. We got to get to it real quick here before we wrap things up. Of course, brought to you by BestStamp.app. You want to play along? You want to gamble responsibly? Then you can do it and follow along with Vinny Parisi and the great Sam Wu, the king of the football calls, doing their score predictions and a couple other parlays every game day live here exclusively on the Let's Go Devil Podcast Network. Sam, what did Vinny have for his old betting and score prediction today?
4-2 Devils.
4-2 Devils.
With DraftKings.
Ooh, so hey, Vinny gets an OTL there for getting the Devils score right with 4 goals. All right, Vinny, okay. Sam Wu, who's coming in with a record of 0-9-2 on the season so far. What was your score prediction?
Same thing, 4-2 Devils.
4-2 Devils, all right.
Went with points bet.
Okay, so Sam is now 0-9-3, right? Or is it 0-8-3? Were you 0-8-3 or what game was this? 12, right? Yeah, so you're 0-9-3. What's up, John Heaton? Rating pucks. Sam Wu is 0-9-3. Did you make any other parlays?
No.
No, not today.
No.
Should've
Mrs.
went
Wu,
with the overtime
Mrs.
bet.
Wu is concerned about my gambling problem right now.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Understandable.
So I started to.
You didn't wager the house yet? Is that what's going on? Let it ride. Let it ride, baby. Woo! I'm sure Mrs. Wu will be very, very happy about
I
that.
diverted some funds, the family funds, towards Powerball tickets. Yeah.
Tony P. McJesus scoring 5 goals tonight. Yeah, McDavid, what do you have? He had 6 points tonight or 7 points? Holy hell. I'm glad he saved that for the game after the one that we played.
Hey, by the way, we just gained an hour. We just gained an hour on live air.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I didn't move yet. I'm a little bit behind you on the clock here, so it's still 11 o'clock for me. So,
Right
well,
now.
anyway, yeah, don't forget to have your clocks automatically turned back in time because everyone, no one winds their clocks anymore because they're all digital and everything and on your phone. So there you go. Or maybe your watch.
Also,
You got a watch.
Also, your smoke detectors, make sure you change the batteries. I was trying to make a Flames reference there, but I kind of bombed at that point.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where's our Price is Right thing?
Somewhere.
It doesn't even know where that one is yet. Still has not labeled any of the sound effects yet. Still's just guessing each time and hoping that he's clicking on the right button. One of these days, you think you might just label it Price is Right. Brr. How you spell brr? Well, either way, Thomas, you're right. 4 lines that can cause havoc. That's what's up. We're going to be talking about it more tomorrow night on the big show here, Sunday night podcast. Yours truly, Scotty. Of course, the king of the football call, Sam Wu. Beer Baron talking about his problems with Mikey McLeod. He's gonna have a Festivus. I got a lot of problems with you people, Mikey McLeod, and Shorts Guy should be along as well.
Actually, Beer Baron suspended himself.
Oh, that's right. He suspended himself this weekend. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
So maybe it'll just be me, Shorts Guy, and the king of the football call, Sam Wu, tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern time, right here on the Let's Go Devils Network, doing the Let's Go Devils podcast. And, of course, we got Hockey on Tap on Monday. Tuesday, we'll have there'll probably be a Woo report on Monday as well. Tuesday, we'll have Game Day Live with Vinny Parisi and Sam Wu doing their score predictions and all their parlays, getting you ready for the Calgary Flames once again. Of course, brought to you by BetStamp.app. And then after the game, I'll be along with you and Sam doing a little Devils After Dark action back on the East Coast times once again. No more true After Dark sessions for a little while, which I know Sam and Mrs. Wu is very excited about, not getting woken up in the middle of the night by football hockey calls from the
No, she enjoys that.
Calls.
She enjoys that.
Oh, she enjoys that?
Yeah.
I think she's being sarcastic when she says that too.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's sarcasm.
Yeah, I don't understand sarcasm, but okay. But big announcement. I got a big announcement.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know. I'm surprised. Okay.
November 12th, American Whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
It is going to be one of the biggest events this podcast has ever had. Before the Devils take on the Arizona Coyotes, and after the Devils take on the Arizona Coyotes. Game Day Live and Devils After Dark. No, I'm just fat.
It's a little beef baby. He's having a little beef.
I'm just fat. Okay. I don't have a thyroid problem. I'm just fat. Anyway. Big American Whiskey event. We have a special guest coming to hang out with you at American Whiskey. We're not going to announce who it is.
Can I say who it isn't?
Yeah.
It's not Chico Resch.
Yeah.
Because he comes to a lot of our broadcasts, and maybe you thought we were just lining up our good buddy Chico one more time. Oh, no. Something different over here going on.
Yeah. And we'll announce it after I talk to that person so he knows what he's getting.
Not that we wouldn't mind if Chico showed up as well. That would be even better. So, Chico, come on by. Chico
would just come by anyway.
I know. He just comes by whenever he wants. He's just like, hey, I'm here. Put me on. Let's go.
Hey, Sammy.
Yep.
Puts on the headset.
Yeah, it just puts him right on. He knows exactly what to do.
Yeah, he knows exactly what to do. Jeff Vanderbeek?
Someone other than Jeff Vanderbeek. Oh, man. Not Vanderbeek. Nope. So someone else, maybe Chico Resch as well, if he feels like coming across the street. He's always welcome. Sometimes he just pops in there.
Could it be Ryan Novozinski? Maybe.
Maybe.
Could it be Scott Stevens? Maybe.
Maybe.
Could it be Claude Vilgrain? Maybe.
Wow. Okay. Could it be the Hanson brothers?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Could it be David Blitzer?
Maybe. Maybe.
On that
Could
note.
it be Colin White?
Maybe.
Could it be Martin Brodeur?
Maybe.
Probably not.
Yeah. No,
he works for the team, so it's not him.
Plus, we're not worthy anyway.
Scotty Gomez. Maybe it could be Scotty Gomez.
It could be Scotty Gomez. Graham Marshall.
Bryce Salvador. Maybe. Grant Marshall. Maybe. We get some good guesses here. Guess you'll have to find out.
Claude
this upcoming
Lemieux.
Saturday.
Is Claude Lemieux coming? Maybe.
Pep? Maybe. Maybe he is.
He could be somebody. And he's there to hang out.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to be one and done with 15 minutes of interview. He is there to hang out. So that's your first clue. Stefan Richer? Maybe. Says NJD drummer. Who's going to be there? I don't know.
You're going to have to wait and see this upcoming Saturday, November the 12th. That's a 7 p.m. start time, correct? That's not a day game, right? That's
a night game. Night game.
That's a 7 p.m. Eastern start time. So if you want, come on by to American Whiskey. Even if you aren't going to the game, you can come in, hang out for the podcast, and then the game will be on all the TVs at the bar as well. And then we'll be doing Devils After Dark right after the game. So even if you don't have tickets and you just want to come out and have yourself a nice Devils evening on Saturday, November the 12th, it's my niece's birthday, by the way. Happy birthday, Lily. I know you're not up watching this right now.
Yep. Also, happy birthday, by the way. Jess Feely asks, is there a specific reason why I'm unable to turn on the notifications for the channel, or is it just a problem on my end? We're going to investigate it because we don't
Are
like
you in YouTube jail, Jeff? Is that what's going on? Are you in YouTube jail?
Jess.
Oh, Jess.
Feely.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought you said Jeff.
We'll figure that part out because I've heard that complaint too. I don't know if it's even on our end or if it's on YouTube's end or whatnot.
Maybe we're in YouTube jail.
Yeah, maybe. But whatever happens, please rate, review, and subscribe to our podcast page on Apple Podcasts. I put the link out.
What a nice guy you are, Sam Wu. Or did you just put out a random link, like a random sound effect? You're like, I don't even know if this is actually the correct one. I just kind of picked and choose one and copied and pasted. I think this takes me to MySpace, actually. This is the MySpace link. Hang on, this is the wrong one. This is going to take me back to MySpace.
Beer Baron on that Twitter space representing the Let's Go Devils podcast. And the first thing he says, yeah, go visit our MySpace page. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me, Beer Baron.
What a representative.
He's worse than me than labeling these buttons, you know?
Oh, Lordy. Well, either way, everybody, big surprise coming this Saturday. So make sure you listen up. Game Day Live with Vinny Parisi, Sam Wu, and Devils After Dark after the game. And, of course, we'll have all the action throughout the week as well. So keep it here, exclusively. Let's Go Devils Podcast Network.
Yep.
Until next time, Sam Wu, throwing it over to you.
Yes, just a reminder, November 12th, American Whiskey, 51 Edison Place, across the street from Prudential Center. Festivities start at 4 p.m. Eastern. Great Devils victory. Till next time, let's go Devils.